So the attack that you guys saw that happened to me, realistically speaking, it can happen to anyone in this room. I was viciously attacked in the heart of Times Square, rush hour, prime time, simply because I was Jewish and wearing a kippah. The worst part about this experience, to be honest, is that without the Algemeiner, it's very likely this incident would have been forgotten by now. A little bit about myself. I was raised in a modern Orthodox Jewish home. My parents uphold Sabbath. They keep a kosher household. My father prays 3 times a day. He always wears a kippah. And they always stress the importance to me of being proud to be a Jew. My relationship with Judaism, it's a little more complex. I truly didn't feel such a strong connection to Judaism and God until I was really in Israel. I got the chance to go to the Kotel, the Western Wall, after my bar mitzvah, and it really was at that point where I kind of felt something different, where I felt I was part of something bigger, and that it was clear that the environment here was different than it was back home in New York where I grew up. I had the opportunity to go back to Israel after high school. I spent a year there as well, and that just served to further strengthen my bond with the country. So when the chance came up in May to attend the rally in support of Israel, the country, of course I jumped at the opportunity. Now, I don't always wear my kippah in public, I'll be honest, but I chose to that day. I was walking through Times Square, minding my own business, mere minutes away from meeting up with my friends who were at the rally and, protesting on behalf of Israel. As I was walking down the street, I noticed out of the corner of my eye someone beginning to chase me. I didn't even know how to react at that moment. Before I could even make a sudden move or anything, I was surrounded by a group of people who kicked me, punched me, beat me with weapons, including crutches, pepper spray or maced me, I still don't know which one, and also were shouting antisemitic slurs, all while doing this. In that moment, I thought that I really could die. I really had no idea. I didn't know who was going to come help me. I didn't know if anyone was going to come help me. I didn't know how long it was going to take. So at that moment, I was bracing. I was really just, bracing for the end. Thankfully, the NYPD stepped in. They intervened. They rescued me, got the attackers off me, and ensured that I was okay and could fight to live another day. In the wake of this incident, I'm not done. But yeah, NYPD's the best. They're awesome. I love the NYPD. In the wake of this incident, in the days, the weeks after, there were countless media outlets who reached out to me about my story, interviews, just kind of getting to bring awareness to what happened. The only publication to this day that continues to act as a voice for me and bring attention to my situation is the Algemeiner. Nearly every single other publication has moved on, forgotten about the story, and it really is only the Algemeiner who continues to bring light to the issue and try to hold people accountable for what took place. It's very important to remember because it's not only about me, it's not only about my family or my siblings, it's about everyone here, because as Jews, we're all potentially under attack at any given moment. I personally never ever thought, I said the cliche, this can happen anywhere, but I never thought it would happen to me. And clearly I was wrong in that assumption. I'm still dealing with some of the effects. I'm in therapy, I have some injuries, I have flashbacks, trauma. I still got to worry about my family and how they take everything. My youngest brother watching that video and what it did to him. But through it all, the Algemeiner has been a source of comfort and support. The publication, they have really made sure that anti-Semitism, not only in my case, but in all cases that unfortunately happened over this past year, that they're not washed away or forgotten. That's why it's important, everyone here, when you leave here tonight, do whatever you can to support the Algemeiner. Their voice, their ability to fight on behalf of the Jews is one of the strongest defenses we have against anti-Semitism and hatred against the Jewish people. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.